Hi friends, today I'm going to be making classic scones. In winter, I would love to have a cup of milk tea with scones and whipping cream and fruit jam on top in the afternoon, and that makes me so happy. My ideal scone is rise in the oven upright and have a mouth in the middle and crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. And lastly, this is the very crucial part, not too dry. I improved the recipe over the years, and this is the best recipe so far, and you're gonna love it too. Let's get started. Here are the ingredients. I'm using a cake flour, but all-purpose flour works well too. And I'm using unsalted butter, but you can also use salted butter. If that's the case, leave out the salt. First, let's combine the wet ingredients. Combine egg yolk, yogurt, and whole milk. Whisk together well. I have reduced the butter by cutting in half from the regular recipe to make it crispy on the outside, and I add yogurt in place of the butter to make it light and fluffy. And if you don't add the egg yolk, it's not going to stick together. Keep it in the fridge until the dry ingredients are ready. Sift together the flour, baking powder, powdered sugar, and salt in the container. Cut the butter in the dry ingredients into small pieces using a scraper. You can do this in a food processor, but be careful, the food processor will have a heat around the motor and it's possible to melt the butter. When the butter becomes smaller than the azuki beans, put them in the freezer or fridge until cold. The butter should not be soft or never melt at this point. Take that out from the fridge and then pour the wet ingredients in 3 stages. Combine it little by little like this with a tapping motion. Do not need to make layers. Give them a pressure to hold together. Shape into a rectangle 10 by 15 cm. Put the dough into the fridge or freezer again for 10 to 15 minutes until it's chilled. Meanwhile, preheat the oven to 190 degrees Celsius. Cut out the 5 or 6 scones with a dusted round cookie cutter 5 cm in diameter. You can gather the rest of the dough and cut out another 3 or 4 scones, but the second dough does not rise high like the first dough, so I'm going to just shape into a balls and line them on a baking tray with the first dough. Brush with the whole milk or leftover wet ingredients on top. Put them in a preheated oven for 15 minutes and rotate the pan halfway through. And there you have it. Smells so good in my kitchen. I love the smell of butter. It's a therapeutic aroma for me. Serve with whipping cream blended with yogurt and fig jam. This scone is lighter than the regular scones, but still very satisfying. This recipe is perfect for tea breaks and weekend brunch. You can keep the leftover in the freezer, and you can have it anytime you want. I hope you will give this recipe a try. Thank you for watching the video. Give me a big thumbs up and share the video with your friends and families, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Follow me on the social media and tag me on your post if you give it a try. And join my happy eating group to share your food with me. And go to my website for more information. And my store on Amazon has pretty much everything that I'm using in my video.
Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Bye!